Today's scripture reading begins in verse 1 of 1 Kings chapter 19. Now Ahab told Jezebel everything that Elijah had done, and how he had killed all the prophets with the sword. Then Jezebel sent a messenger to Elijah, saying, "So may the gods do to me, and more so, if by about this time tomorrow I do not make your life like the life of one of them." And he was afraid, and got up and ran for his life, and came to Beersheba, which belonged to Judah, and he left his servant there. But he himself went a day's journey into the wilderness, and came and sat down under a broom tree. And he asked for himself to die, and said, "Enough! Now, Lord, take my life, for I am no better than my fathers." Then he lay down and fell asleep under a broom tree. But behold, there was an angel touching him, and he said to him, "Arise, eat." And he looked, and behold, there was at his head a round loaf of bread baked on hot coals, and a pitcher of water. So he ate and drank, and lay down again. But the angel of the Lord came back a second time, and touched him, and said, "Arise, eat, because the journey is too long for you." So he arose and ate and drank, and he journeyed in the strength of that food for 40 days and 40 nights to Horeb, the mountain of God.
In 1 Kings chapter 18, Elijah experienced one of the most dynamic victories in all of Scripture. Armed with unflinching faith in the Lord, he faced down 450 priests of the local false deities. God moved mightily, destroying the idolaters and bringing glory to himself throughout Israel. What a fantastic win! But right after this confrontation, when Elijah's faith should have been at its peak, he became scared. In today's scripture passage, the prophet learned that the evil queen Jezebel had called for his death. Apparently forgetting God's mighty victory just moments before, Elijah ran away. How could this be? Elijah's story reminds those of us who are believers that success and spiritual growth do not necessarily go hand in hand. Our faith can waver at any time. In fact, when we're successful and confidence is high, that's often when we turn our eyes away from the giver of strength and toward ourselves. Your victory is always in God's hands. Don't be fooled. He may work in, around, or through you to accomplish His purpose, but it's always His victory. Have you been distracted by success? Turn your eyes back to God. All praise and glory are rightly His, and He is also the source of freedom from fear.